I see them every day walking to and fro with the rhythmic vibe and the rhythmic flow, wondering exactly what it is supposed to be on, what it's supposed to do, them and the crew moving right through. And then I see those standing tall talking about they have a history and a testimony and something they come from, and you don't know what I had to go through that now I can stand up strong. With your degrees and your masters, and you know it, that is what they do. Standing proud, they have accomplished so much. You see them walking with the air about their pride, that is what they follow through. Then there are those I see them standing tall, you can see them passing through shirts and tie in their brand new vehicles, they pass in AC. Some of them pretend that they don't even know. It's amazing how some of them pretend that don't exist. Oh, it can never be that they don't know, because this is so much over there all around that some people can tell me that they didn't understand what could take place and exactly what was getting themselves in, that you had to be either crazy living under the rock or you constantly in a kind of zone or something. I mean, because they've come from so far and now they've accomplished a lot, you know. Degrees and masters, they stand telling you, do you know who I am? I've represented, I've come from far, look how I flow. But I wonder if everybody know that I see them every day. I am everywhere if you think about it. There is no place to escape me. Like the wind, you do not hear me, but you can feel my presence and you'll definitely know my effect. Because when I touch down, multi-time just hold your head and just be like, ah, Lord, regret. So you see, some of them pretend that, nah, that can never happen to me. And prevention is better than cure, but everybody feel they must experiment something, homie. This is the age that we living in that you want to know. You don't want nobody tell nobody's story for you. You want to be able to say, oh, I was there. It's a kind of Trinity thing. I was parted. I see when the man fall down. Yeah, I tell him, yeah. You hear? But I don't understand why this have to be so. You don't need to see your body lying on the ground in pieces to understand the accident bad for you. Why did you can't just take a story from somebody who went through it and so many stories that we know? You still have to go on the side. I wonder if this thing could really affect me, so. It's amazing how you have all this information, but I still seem to be part of a situation. I still seem to be causing a certain level of confusion, frustration, and still enlisting more and more people in my state of annihilation. Because they seem to get all the information, but the choices they're making don't seem to head them in the right destination. Some of them focus on the education, but the spiritual enlightenment seems to be pure destruction. Because how you can value your BlackBerry more than your body? You're not giving your pin, but if you say let me go by my partner, you're going and you don't even know the name, lady. So the question is, what it is you going and do? You have a choice to make. It doesn't really matter to me, but I wonder if that's important to you. Because you work all this time on the life, all the things that you accomplish, and all the things that you come through. To change your life in 3 seconds. The fella was probably not even that good, or the girl wasn't even that best too. It's like a sniper is one shot and need. Body drop slow. You see, you can't tell by looking at somebody and how they just move on the flow and if they dress nicely. A man tell me just do a bubble check here. I told the man was joking, serious enough. He said if I don't see no mark on her skin that she have a pretty smile and she living in a certain area and not calling any name for sure. Then I don't have to worry about that. Them not only get that from certain people. So you decide what you want to do. They say prevention is better than cure, but some people tell themselves they must experiment, that they must know. They don't want to hear from nobody. They want to know exactly how this thing does go. That is like going to the hospital just to see how the food tastes, or by going to the jail and say, hey, I wonder if this place is really be cool and if this place is really be this way. So why it is you cannot just take from somebody that went through the pain and the hurt and the anger and the resentment that they went through? Why it is you can't just understand that this is something you should avoid as best as you could by just making the right choices right through? You don't need to see your body in the ground in pieces to understand that the accident bad for you. So why it is you taking chances with your life just to be a part of a squad, to be a part of a crew? Don't fear discrimination, that is what I thrive on. And some people don't understand that there are ways to stop and prevent this thing, but you have to make a choice. So people, please start thinking. You call yourself educated, smart, bright and true, but you party all night and then you sleep with anybody and tell yourself, well, I still smart too. So either you ain't saying or stupid or you just play and pretend you don't know. Age is everywhere. Can you tell by looking? Let me answer. No. And ignorance is no excuse for you to ask the police. I'm telling you for sure. Obviously, I didn't know it was a one-way. Ticket still, you have to pay. And now, the bus is down your door. So decide what you want and decide what you want to do. I know we living in a life that is free, but freedom and education and understanding comes in the same way, you know. And freedom to destroy yourself is actually a choice you have to, you know. So decide if you want to be a statistic, a leader, a follower, example, or just another one day. Because I don't discriminate black, white, green, pink, orange, blue. I just use it colors to keep myself safe so nobody can say I target you. I mean, it's all-inclusive section, VIP, everybody included, I say. And the thing about it, why giving free? You don't even need to make a line. I'm giving it anyway. So decide whether you want to live your life high or you want to fight and struggle. Go what you call that place that kind of start and lane go. You can make a choice right now to decide, do I want to go higher? Or drop faster than you'll ever even know. So make the right choices. Even as you see this today. Think before you act. And not everything you do, everybody think you hear somebody say on radio is to follow. You're better than that in a big way. You want more than the KFC, the Hennessy, the things that they present to you. Value yourself, no matter who you are, where you be. Let God follow you. I